Where is Emma?
I have no idea. I just
bitch.
walked in and I found...
What have you done with her?
Okay, nothing. I haven't seen Emma since that night that I took her for ice cream.
You took her somewhere. What did you do with her?
Okay, look, you're obviously having some kind of episode. Okay, I am just trying to help.
No, you're not. You slept with my husband and you threatened my daughter, and now you've taken me God knows where. Oh, God. Please tell me she's okay. What did you do with Emma?
I imagine Emma is wherever you left her. Okay, I have no idea where that is because I don't know what you were doing or where you were or how you even got here.
You did something.
Do you know how you got here?
You took her. You did something.
Okay, one of my patients let me use his cabin. I wanted to get away for a couple days, so I took him up on it. Actually, you know him, Donald Mulvaney.
Yeah, I know him, so what?
I came up here for a couple days. When I got here, I found the door wide open. I walked in, and you were lying on the couch unconscious. Do you have any idea how you got here?
Two of the Balkans men got to me. They said he wasn't happy about Ronan changing the meeting place. They blindfolded me, took me to a location, and I got away.
It's a miracle you're not dead.
Balkan doesn't want him dead.
How do you know?
Because I'm still breathing. Means the Balkan still has a use for O'Reilly.
Well, at least until you embarrassed him by overpowering his guys and getting away.
It just proves how capable Ronan is.
Or the Balkan knows that something's off, that there's a reason you changed the original meeting place like you didn't know where it was.
I don't think so.
Look, objectivity is the first thing that goes, and you don't even see it coming. You feel the rush of your own power, you want to ride that adrenaline, thinking you can outthink, outtalk, outbluff your way from anything.
This isn't my first rodeo, Dante.
Don't make the same mistakes I made and wind up staring down the wrong end of a gun. If the Balkan aims at you, he is not going to miss.
How's she doing?
Doctor gave her something to counteract the drugs. I think it's working.
She's gonna be okay once it wears off, right?
Yeah. He said if you hadn't come back, if she'd been left unattended, she would have died within the hour.
No, you're the one who called me. You're the one who saved Brenda's life.
This time?
Well, this time is all we're dealing with. And Brenda is safe for tonight.
Did Interpol have any idea who those two guys were?
Yeah, I actually talked to the Agent Bates, and he confirmed the two dead guys do work for the Balkan.
Why am I not surprised?
So what we need to do is we need to get Brenda to tell us why he's after her.
We know why he's after her, because of the work she's doing for ASEC.
No, that's not it. If the Balkan wanted Brenda to be shut up, he would have killed her already. He needs her alive for a reason. For me to keep her safe, I need to know what that is.
Look, sometimes you can get so deep into your cover, you don't know how close it is to being blown. And if you can tell, you pretend you can bluff your way through anything. That's when you know it's time to cut your losses and get the hell out.
I told you, I'm fine.
I thought I was fine. On top of everything, I had Sonny's confidence, and then look what happened to me. Okay, you don't even have that. And we're talking about a guy who was from the old communist system.
You think I don't understand the risks? Look, I am the only guy who can pull this assignment off.
Well, then Interpol needs to rethink their strategy, because are you willing to die for these guys? You can chime in here anytime.
No, it's not going to help. I know Lucky. He's going to do this no matter what.
I was at the house. Matt came by. She was supposed to watch Emma.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm assuming that Emma's with Maxie.
No. No, you took her. You did something. She's Patrick's daughter, too. I mean, even in your sick, twisted mind, how can you justify hurting a little girl?
Okay. There is no cell reception, and Donald Mulvaney said the landline has been turned off, so we have two choices. I can either leave you here and drive somewhere where my cell phone works and call for help.
Leave me, you evil bitch.
Could you stop calling me names?
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was rude of me. I don't know what to call the crazy person that dragged me into the middle of nowhere for what purpose again? Why would you do something like this?
I didn't do anything. All right, you got yourself here, Robin. And if you honestly don't remember, then you were even more unstable than I thought.
I need to talk to you.
Just give me a second.
I can't. I just did that. I was on the phone with a board member. Robin's missing.
Missing?
I went by Mac's house to check on her. Emma's stuff was all over the place. Robin and Emma were both gone.
What?
The police found her car in a ditch, and Emma was still sitting in the back seat.
Okay, well, maybe she was in shock after the
Mac
accident.
already tried that. He's convinced that she's walking around with a bump on her head.
Well, that's the most logical explanation.
It's Lisa.
Lisa?
Lisa did something to Robin. I'm convinced of it in my gut. I know it, but that's not enough for the cops. They haven't found Robin, and Lisa's not even a person of interest. Now I need to change that. You need to help me. I'm convinced if I retrace Lisa's steps around the hospital, it's going to lead right to Robin, so I need to talk to anybody that she's worked with within the last day. What?
It was an unfortunate accident. A maintenance worker found her. Lena Bucknell. Dead on the 9th floor landing, a broken neck, apparently from a trip and fall.
Lana worked with Lisa regularly. She was her orthopedic nurse. She winds up dead the day Robin goes missing. I'm telling you, that's not an accident.
Okay, I understand that you would like to see me as some sort of, sinister threat. Right, but I just happen to be the person with the bad luck of finding you here.
Good, then why don't you leave?
Trust me, I would love to. But, there is no way in hell I am going to risk you wandering off in the woods when the nearest road is miles from here. So we are going to wait until you are strong enough to move, and I'm going to help you get into the car, and we're going to leave together. I'll take you to the hospital and get you on some serious medication.
I'm not the crazy person. You are.
I'm not crazy. I'm just unwise. Stupidly romantic. However you call someone who's still in love with a guy that she dated in college. Holding him apart from every guy who came after, just making them all seem less. I mean, I dated some really great guys, and they were hot and sexy and funny, and they're surgeons and brokers, even a race car driver, but none of them compared to Patrick. There was just something about him, about us, how we wore together. And it wasn't just the sex, even though the sex was glorious, incendiary, just like up against a wall in a classroom where someone could walk in at any second. Not that you would know what that's like. You don't strike me as someone who's terribly spontaneous.
Well, I'm not going to share sexual experiences with you.
See, this is what I don't get. You're just so snippy. You're so cold. You're just so screamingly entitled that you expect Patrick to just what? Bow down in gratitude because you've gifted him with your fabulous self? You're boring, Robin. I mean, talking to someone who thinks that they're right about everything, it's just like it's a exercise in futility. I mean, that's Patrick's life. You making proclamations about everything from global warming to the best baby diapers. I mean, it's no wonder Patrick just wanted to come to Jake's and drink some beers and play darts and talk about the good old days. My mistake is thinking that it was something more. I mean, that's the irony, is that I was carrying a torch for Patrick, and I somehow convinced myself that he was carrying a torch for me when all he really wanted was a break from you. Look, he's not going to walk away from this. He can't.
Thank you.
But you're not going to face the Balkan alone. You need backup.
I knew there was a catch to that sudden burst of sisterly support.
Look, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a close resemblance and an Irish accent to convince the Balkan that you are the real Ronan O'Reilly.
Got this under control.
If by under control you mean making yourself a target, then yeah, you have.
Every day we're on a job or a target. I mean, that's what we do. But it doesn't mean Lulu needs to become one. Look, you need to go home, okay? Before you're in too deep.
What do you remember?
I remember those are the same guys. And they came in. They shot me up with something. And you came in.
Those two guys won't be bothering you. And the doctor gave you something to counteract the heroin.
Oh, I'm so cold.
Yeah. It's a side effect of the antidote.
You killed those guys. Are you gonna get in trouble?
No. Interpol agent Bates, he said that they had records, and he actually has pictures of them trying to grab you backstage.
Right. Oh my God.
What?
It's gonna be in the papers, right? Everyone's gonna know about it.
No. Suzanne's gonna keep it quiet. She really does a good job looking out for you.